This week on Hero Complex.
First question, as always, is do they have all 4 of their limbs?
You can say she's overprotected, but it is Britney Spears.
It is the magnificent Deadpool.
They both hate Jack Grealish. There's Colossus in it, and
Holy God! I just thought we lost the
I
podcast.
feel like Barney's going to be putting a lot of his law degree to full effect whilst editing this episode.
SpongeBob fuck me.
Hello and welcome to Hero Complex. God damn it. Hello and welcome to Hero Complex, the podcast where we compete 2 heroes against one another to see which one's better. This week I'm hosting, I'm Adam Green, and with me is my 2 favourite comedians and can-drinking friends, Pat Brujnahan and Hugh Peacock.
Yeah, how to be a bitch. I'm competitive today. Fuck
Nice.
you.
Nice, I'll take it.
Yeah. Good pleasure to be here. Thank you. Respect your work.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Fuck, Jesus.
why didn't you let him win the last episode then, Pat?
We don't know what we don't know what order it's coming out.
Yeah. That
that'll make
might
things
be
easier.
in the future.
Oh, that would have made things easier. But sorry, I'm not hosting this one. Go on.
Yeah. How you getting on? What you been up to? Done anything?
What did I do? Oh, last Thursday I went for beers in Gunnersbury Park with Pat. We sat by the pond.
Yeah.
And we came up with ideas. And well, actually, I originally came up with the idea with you,
Yeah.
and then you kind of just were like not interested. Then I said to Pat,
I
explosions
wasn't
of
not
ideas.
interested.
No, you came up with a different idea, which was someone rubbing poo all over the walls.
Right. Look, Pat, I haven't told you this idea. So it's an idea for a film. Right. And obviously listeners don't copy it. I'm writing it.
I feel like you won't. Just
I'm working.
Just to be
So I'm
clear.
working on a spec script. Don't have a name yet. But basically it's about this woman who might be Jewish. We don't know yet. So it's a woman, right? And she can tell the future. But the way she tells the future is by like sort of going into a trance and then crapping in her hands and then smearing out the future on the wall. But in poo.
Do you remember the guy in Heroes who would take drugs and then paint?
Yeah.
Very much like that.
Yeah, I've never seen Heroes, so like
That
it
can't
wasn't-
possibly be true.
Well, no. There's a lot of stories of people seeing the future, going to trance and all that.
Yeah.
One was like, where does the Jewish bit come in?
Well, it's trying to.
Well, it'd be fine if it was Jewish, right? And that's
Well, just trying to sell it to Hollywood. But
listen here, boy. We've got a Jew who can see the future, okay? But they have to shit themselves. Oh, yes. I don't know. Catholic
Finally.
Hollywood wins again.
right,
Finally.
right.
This is what people have been asking for. And they throw Avengers 5 in the bin.
It's the future. Yeah, so that's the idea for the script.
Yeah. Hey, good luck with it.
Let's just keep everything in the front foot.
Yeah, I mean, the title won't be the biggest struggle with that, I think.
Crap to the future was
You know what? I'm fine.
That's decent.
yeah.
Yeah, that's decent. You should have led with that, to be honest.
Okay.
Back to the Future
Okay,
poo.
I'll start again. Pat, I've got this idea for a film called Crap to the Future.
Are they Jewish?
I hope so.
Yeah.
They don't need to be Jewish. I'm just like that.
A relative of mine currently left me a lot of Nazi gold. I'm looking to invest in some creative projects.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was the project I pitched to Hugh, and he wasn't having any of it. And then we came up with a different idea,
True.
which was equally funny, which we're now apparently all working on.
Yeah. And Dennis.
Oh, God, not Dennis.
Dennis is. Yeah.
He's such a maverick.
Dennis is the man.
Do you know Dennis?
Never met the guy. I've already seen photos.
I
And
was there on Thursday night. We were drinking cans.
yeah, but I only spoke to him through a photo.
Was it a normal photo or a photo you'd drawn yourself?
Well, it was a photo. It's his head, but I drew the clothes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're my
That's because
favorite.
it was a photo of him naked.
Yeah.
Draw the clothes
Yeah,
on.
draw the clothes. This is a funny bit. But let's not get vulgar. Yeah. See your tattoo of Snoopy.
Do you have a tattoo, Snoopy?
Nope.
Okay.
Dennis does.
Does he?
Yeah, right on his chin. So I had to give him like a.
We're talking about different dentists.
Yeah.
It's just occurred to me.
So what you've been up to, Pat? How's Bachelor going?
Bachelor life is cool. We're on week 3, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, no. We've narrowed it down to the final 4, so we're going to hometowns. If you don't know, for listeners, I'm the new lead of The Bachelor UK. I haven't touched any of the women in 10 weeks, and they've locked me out of the house. And they keep, usually I give roses, and that's choose who stays in. That's the premise of the show. But they've just slowly been dying.
Roses or the Bachelorettes?
Both. No, the roses. No, the Bachelorettes they're dying. The roses have never been stronger. As I mentioned before, they're in my boot, and which is now my car is now attracting bees. And they've set up their own hive there, and the roses are thriving. It's actually more rosebush than car now.
Because you were limiting their food intake, I believe.
I was limiting not the bees.
The bees.
You can have whatever you want. But the women was like, I'm going to stop your food until you can let me back in, and then I can finally find a wife. But they've just been slowly culling each other in some sort of gladiatorial sport.
Classic siege techniques from Pat.
Yeah. I read all of this in a book called The Game.
This daring new documentary called Andrew Tate's podcast.
Yeah. I went to the University of Swag. So I learned this. And now there are 4 remaining, so it's hometown week, so I go and meet their families. So I'm going to all parts of the world.
You're doing tiger kidnapping. If you don't go on a date with me, your family dies.
Yeah. Sort of like that. And it's just like a webcam screen with all 4 of them. Family just like, or Bob Shark pits. Yeah. Listen, I just wanted to take you on a Ferris wheel, but you've taken it to this. So Sarah Lee's still there, the one named after the cheesecake. Shakira's there, not that one. Fergie, that one. She was like a musical guest, but she got locked into the thing. And also James, and I don't know if that's whatever.
The band.
Yeah, named after the band. James is my favourite, don't tell them. But yes, it's going. As far as kidnapping goes, there might be love at the end. The thing is, I've not been there enough for Stockholm Syndrome to set in.
Yeah.
So now they're all fiercely in love with each other. I am scared for my life for this 4-way date. Because I've been looking, I snuck in one night to try and make some toast, because I want some toast. No knives anywhere. So they've probably fashioned them into some sort of spear.
Or a knife.
Yeah, they use a knife to sharpen another knife.
That's like double knife.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for love, guys.
Oh, well, we're looking forward to hearing more about that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Well, after this, hopefully if 3 survive, which I cannot guarantee, then they meet you 2, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd be good.
Probably
Should we get them on the
Gunnersbury
podcast?
Park.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
Well,
go
what do you
to
think of
the
keeping
park.
them? That big mansion in Gunnersbury Park.
The place that we don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly, that one.
Is there a place you don't know what it is?
Yeah, it's like a mansion, but it kind of doesn't have a function
Door?
that we.
Yeah.
It's a door. People went in it once, and we.
And I came
didn't
out with a
answer any
chair.
questions. Yeah.
So it's like it looks like a castle or mansion, but it's been used for storage, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the park.
As compared to the real mansion, which has been used as my love dungeon trap. Yeah. And if you're like, oh, that's a cool Fiat Punto. No, it is a bee-infested rose bush.
It's
Yeah.
rooted to the ground.
Yeah. People keep thinking it's some sort of Kafkaesque, Dadaist exhibit. No, this is my life.
It's Chelsea.
My
Power
car,
Show.
every time I try to drive the car, the bees enter me and control my body. And we're always down to Whole Foods to get more honey.
The bees enter you.
Yeah, the bees enter me through my mouth. I control my limbs.
Just checking.
Yeah, I always wake up in the middle of like a park. What the fuck happened?
I'm alongside you.
Yeah, you're just like, how long have I been here with you? Yeah, and then, it was weird when 50,000 bees came out of your mouth. I was in the can too. I was like, So thanks for asking. That's been my week.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Anything new with you, Adam?
No, nothing really. No, nothing like that. Anyway, no, I've been gigging, working.
Nice.
Any nice gigs?
Lovely. Yeah, great ones.
Sweet.
Yeah, cool. I've done one at the Glad. Did you come and do it? You came and
did
did
the
one.
Glad, yeah,
you
yeah,
came and
did
did
the
one.
Glad.
I did the
Late.
first one, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That wasn't nerve-wracking.
Hugh was late by an undetermined
Yes.
amount of time and had to go on last, and I had to filibuster.
Sorry, I
Indefinitely.
offered him a lift, but I can't tell the bees where to drive.
We only had so much.
No, the
control.
gig's not at the Honey Museum.
I got about 15 minutes into just doing crowd work with the. It's only a little room, so it's only like 25 people in there,
It is hot.
and it's hot.
Yeah.
And so I was just, I knew exactly where everyone worked. It was just me asking them all that repeatedly, and then someone went, "Why didn't we just have a break?" I was like, "Oh yeah, you could totally have a break." Then I called a break. Then Hugh turned up. I was like, "Right, no break."
I met them at the door. I was like, "Sit down, I'm doing
Sit down, bitch.
Sit down, bitch."
To quote one of my favourite stand-up bits.
I stole a bit. Yeah.
And yeah, and then you went on, did very well, and everyone enjoyed it. It was good. You did it as well.
Yeah, I did the week before, or whatever it was,
month
before.
I think, yeah.
Are you gonna do another one, or are you gonna?
There's one on. It's the last Wednesday of April, which will be after. This will come out after that.
Oh yeah. Oh, this could be that week.
No, that's next week.
Oh right.
It could be. I mean, but
Let's check. No, whatever.
so that will have gone well by the time this goes out, and then there's one at the end of May. So we'll
That's
see.
what. Remember the last episode when Pat said any gigs you want to plug? That would have been the perfect moment.
Yeah.
I'm plugging it now. I don't want to. I don't want
At the
to.
beginning of an episode for a gig in the past?
Oh yeah, what you mean the one that? Yeah. No, that could plug that. Yeah.
Can we cut this in? Is that a thing?
In a couple of weeks, I'm being born.
Guys, if you could buy a couple of tickets for that gig that happened last week,
It really helps. They are still available.
we are incredibly sad.
It's fine. I've got one of the cast of the Traitors on the next one. I won't let on who. But,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Season 2?
Yeah.
Season 1.
Is it the one that was voted off?
What?
Got voted off for having one arm.
Yeah.
That was a woman.
You seem,
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, I said that person.
you seem incredibly untrustworthy because you are limbless.
Yeah. We all held up a glass of cheers, but you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you held up with a different hand. We only have one hand. Traitor.
Classic traitor.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm not making this up. This happened on series 1 of the Traitors.
Yeah.
The first
Again,
episodes of it.
go watch series 1 of the Traitors. They need all the plugging.
You might recognise a few faces.
You just said that like we're on the series 1 of the Traitors.
No, you might know them.
You might just recognize them from the first time you watched it.
Yeah. I know all 20 of these people.
You might just remember it.
How
Yeah.
bizarre.
Oh, it's like an old slipping into an old pair of shoes.
It's like an old game of Guess Who. Are they on the Traitors? Yeah. Okay. Can't flip any of these.
Okay. First question, as always, is do they have all 4 of their limbs?
Oh, okay.
In both seasons, that's
Yeah.
actually...
Yeah, both seasons that comes.
Number 2, yeah.
Yeah. Flip down the octopus. Yeah. Sammy Squid.
Traitor.
Yeah.
You're a fucking traitor, Sammy.
You're useless in that pot, in that task in the leg. I'm sorry, Sammy. I just they spelled it like Z-A-M.
Yeah, so one of that cast, I won't let on who.
Yeah.
I'll let you work it out.
Yeah.
It's the one that's.
But she
comedian.
winks a lot, man. Claudia Winkleman. It's Claudia Winkleman.
Wink.
She's got a small penis, man. Claudia Winkleman.
Yeah, so I'm doing that next week. before this episode comes out. So yeah,
Sweet.
but I'm doing one in May as well. Come to the one in May.
We have someone from the cast of
Hollyoaks.
The Bill.
Well, someone from the cast of the Hero Complex will probably make
From the cast of Get Your Own Back.
Yeah, it's
It's the kid who gunged his pedo uncle. He now does mime. Because he's used to keeping his mouth shut. Yeah, I want to gunge my uncle.
well.
He's been gunging me.
Oh, no. Looks like we have to tick that explicit tag again.
Well, talking of keeping the mouth shut, shall we go on to the heroes?
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck yes. Come on.
I love it, the enthusiasm. I know it's sarcastic, but still, I can work with it. That's great.
Someone has to give a shit.
So, let's start with you, Hugh. Who's your hero this episode?
I'll start, yeah, no problem. My hero is, it's a bit of a departure for me because I'm not much of a comic book guy, as you know. But I've chosen a hero who is in one of the biggest summer blockbusters this year. He's the title character. It is the magnificent Deadpool.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be Superman.
Oh, I thought you were putting your hand up to say, is Pat Brosnan?
It's me.
No.
I'm the hero, it's me.
Sorry, I think I have some bees left in that arm.
No, it was Deadpool. Yeah, I picked him because I was like, Pat hates Deadpool. Might be funny. You didn't react, disappointing. And Adam texted me back to say that he hates Deadpool also. So.
Oh, no, I fucking hate Deadpool.
No, I love Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like, that's
he's just
a shame. I
so,
wanted to do it.
Because he's so fucking funny. Ooh,
jokes,
he's in that fourth wall over there. He breaks that shit I am.
We do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like by accident, we keep making eye contact with the cameras.
We'll get to it, but the movies are awful.
We can't make eye contact with each other. That's why.
Yeah.
Looking at the cameras. And I watched the episode that came out the fucking time. The one that came out, the worst one. If you're trying to identify the worst episode, it's this one. And I can't look at anyone in the eye and I'm just fidgeting the whole time. I was like, oh, God. It was post-Glasgow.
That was episode 2 after Glasgow.
Yeah.
Well done, Barney, for making that at all listenable too. So we got the Mert with the mouth with Hugh and Pat.
Well, I hope you're not. Wait, no, got that wrong. It's someone who's overcome great problems in her life. Someone who, in the prime of their career, had banger after banger after banger. Big celebrity, has had a comeback. She could say she's overprotected, but is Britney Spears.
Yeah, Britney Spears. He got it right.
You got it right. You guessed it. Well done.
How did you guess?
How did I guess? I don't know. I just had a feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That's a Black Eyed Peas song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fergie, who's still in that mansion.
Just you had it open on Wikipedia over there, and I was like,
Fucking damn it. What a weird time to be looking up Britney Spears.
I thought, well, this is interesting, isn't it? That Adam is checking out Britney Spears.
But that Texas superstar darling Britney Spears.
Yeah,
So,
lovely.
Mert with mouth versus the bird with singing. She doesn't have a nickname.
That's the top line of her Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Bird with singing.
If you were searching for other birds singing birds,
There's a disambiguation.
Yeah.
So first question, who would win in a fight?
This is devastating.
That's the one you lead.
Okay. Well, I think
Okay, let's pretend that this is.
so. We've seen the Britney dancing with knives video.
Yeah, we've seen that,
So-
which is kind of terrifying.
Very scary. But Deadpool seems proficient in the
In knife
knife
wieldery,
fighting also. Yes.
if not gunplay, not just hand-to-hand combat.
Yes, he seems.
However, we're in a new stage of Britney Spears. We don't really know who she is anymore.
To be fair, they both are kings of rebirth.
Yes. Deadpool because of the hitting factor. Britney because of finally getting away from her dad, who owned all her money and didn't let her leave the house or something.
Yeah, you owned her money. Yeah.
Conservatorship.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know what? Britney's finally free, I believe.
Yeah. Hashtag free Britney.
But like, also, I mean, in terms of who would win a fight, who could be beaten, for a period of time, Britney Spears was unbeatable. Every song a number one, every album a number one. About a 4-year streak of nothing but bangers. And pow pow bangers like Deadpool's guns, except these shots hit.
Whoa. Deadpool 1 and 2, both huge successes in the box office.
In the box office, but not in the laugh office.
Britney Spears' songs aren't laughers either.
No, I'm pissed at myself.
Have you heard Lucky?
Yeah, look, have you heard Overprotected? How can you be overprotected? What a word.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Is she one of the bachelorettes?
No, it's Sarah Lee, Shakira, Fergie,
James.
and James.
Named after the band.
Named after the band.
So
Named after James Arthur, the X Factor winner.
we're saying that
Well, Deadpool will probably win the fight, but I don't think Deadpool would want to kill Britney Spears. Without Britney Spears, he would lose one of his many up-to-date cultural references he makes in his jokes. For example, the first joke in Deadpool 1, the first joke in that film is, smells like Mama June's pussy in here. Do you know what that's in reference to?
no,
The show about a child pageant star called Sugar Bear. No, the dad was called Sugar Bear, but like Baby Mama was her name. And she was like a little Texas kid who ate nothing but biscotti with ketchup, while her mum was like a big fat woman. And that was who Mama June is. That big fat woman is like, smells like Mama June's pussy in here.
right?
Nobody remembers that show.
I don't think.
What's the show called? It's like Honey Doo Doo. Honey Boo Boo.
I don't think that this is as big an issue as you've made it out to be. You've complained about this.
That is the
before.
first joke in a blockbuster
I also
film.
don't think it's the first joke of the film.
It is the first joke.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, I bet.
Get
it's
the
not.
script up.
Get the script.
Doesn't it start with like the slow-mo credits as he's fighting the
Oh,
guys
you're right.
Yeah.
in the bridge?
I thought you
Yeah.
said this
No
was
joke.
I thought you said this was a Valentine's movie. Why is he doing the kebab thing? Remember?
Oh, was that supposed to be a joke?
Of course it is.
Oh, then I'll take all that back. The second joke in the film is about Mama June's pussy. Right, but no,
Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo. Yeah, that's a show. Yeah, that's a show. Honey Boo Boo.
Is that like a reality show?
Yes.
Yeah.
That got shut down because Sugar Bear, the one going out with her mum, turned out to be a sexual predator.
That's why all good reality shows stop in the end.
Yeah.
Almost
They
always.
all end up being sexual predators.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
Bachelor UK ain't gonna last for a second season.
It's just a man full of bees.
The Crocodile Hunter ended that way. The Stingray was like, "I'm going to kill this sex pest."
Yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter, wasn't he up to some crazy shit?
Well,
No, I think he was
just
just being
racist.
I think he was just being racist.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's nice and normal then. That's
Well,
pretty-
I mean, if we have to rank them,
What was that? Was it Norm MacDonald who did that joke about, oh, you mean that guy who's just kicking down motel doors? He said some off-color things.
hey, listen, you break into people's hotel rooms in the middle of the night and beat them to them. If you're like, we can't have you saying racist things.
Duck Dynasty, that guy had
Yeah, they
some-
were racist.
He had some racy
Again, the
thoughts.
most predictable racist there ever was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People who live in a swamp and not being progressive in their views. What other guys said some? What other guys said racist
The
stuff?
Apprentice. He said some stuff.
What, Lord Sugar?
No, the American one. Donald Trump.
Oh, Trump. Yeah.
He said some stuff and then got elected leader of the free world.
Yeah.
So-
And then someone put him as a hero on this
And he will
podcast.
be again. Let's go. I'm slowly becoming more and more an actual Trump guy. Started as a joke.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, man.
It's the same like fucking foot thing.
Yeah.
It's not even fucking joke. Now, I can't sleep until I see a nice curved arch. And I'm not talking about McDonald's, even though I kind of am. That McDonald's stuff, that reminds me of feet. The golden arches is different for me. I get a McFoot. I mean, you know those like old Tom and Jerry cartoons when they're hungry, they just see like them as a chicken. I see everything as a foot.
when you get that foot ice cream.
Yeah. Well, I see that's 2 feet. I'm seeing double here, 4 feet.
Pat's giving himself the frostiest foot job. That's had frostbite on his penis 4 times.
Yeah. What is it this time, Mr. Brotherhand? Same thing as last time. Every time in the shop, like, try not to give yourself a foot job with this one, 007. Why would they make this? Just sitting outside the Bachelor Mansion with a foot lollipop in my mouth. Is the problem me?
Pile of sticks.
Yeah. And I'm just whittling the foot sticks into weapons. One, I will find my love.
Ah, right. Well, okay. So,
Right, what? Who's getting on better with Roy Keane? Is that what's coming up?
talking of love.
Yes.
So, Britney Spears has been married 3 times, and Deadpool's partner keeps being murdered. Who has the most tragic affair with love?
I think both of them are quite tragic. Maybe I don't want to, I'll talk for Britney Spears. There was first marriage to Nick Leahy.
Jason Alexander.
Not Jason Alexander. Not Jason Alexander. That's George Costanza.
not
Just
that
Timberlake.
Jason
He got married to
Alexander.
George from Seinfeld. No, Jason.
A different Jason Alexander.
Yeah, the one who was in Vegas for like 4 hours.
Yeah,
for marriage, yeah.
Yeah.
But
that
don't
one-
forget Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, they weren't
Justin Timberlake,
married.
They weren't married. And Nick Lachey was Jessica Simpson, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you can't count that as a tragic relationship Britney Spears had, probably. But
probably not.
Probably not.
Similar.
But yeah, no, Kevin Federline was the other one. Right?
Federline.
Yeah, the fat
With
rapper.
The jeans. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, as you should know from this podcast, there's no problem being fat, but there is a problem with being
Stop.
a bad rapper.
stop calling us fat in the comments and saying we can't rap.
Yeah. I'm here. See, let's podcast. Hey, wow.
That's them proving wrong.
Yeah. Get in the comments, everyone. But no, it's been a tragic love life. I think pushed into it a lot young, and also she's at the time she's supporting her family, and also made to support other people's family, like people's dirtbag families. Like Kevin Federline's a scumbag. K-Fed.
K-Fed.
Very close to K-Pax, Kevin Spacey film. Coincidence? Don't think so.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Until we killed all the witnesses. As it's a Spacey thing.
A lot of them died in mysterious
3 of them.
circumstances, didn't they? Like,
In car crashes and suicides, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, well...
with like typed suicide notes.
Yeah, well, Comic Sans. I'm killing myself, lol.
Lol.
Yeah. And Kevin Spacey's like, well...
FML.
if there's no one to comment on my trial, there's no one to testify. He's still doing his like fucking House of Cards, something like Foghorn Leghorn.
I always say that a man who wants to testify against you should be murdered in mysterious circumstances.
Yeah.
No, just happened to die in a mysterious way. We're not accusing Kevin Spacey of murder.
Testifying against me is
We're
a bit like...
implying it heavily. But
Testifying against me is a bit like a monster truck show, a bit of a car crash. I hope you die, Kevin Spacey. So that's Britney Spears' tragic love life.
Make one more season of House of Cards.
No, well, I'm gonna make one more Christmas YouTube video called "Let Me Be Frank."
Yeah.
I want more of that. That was better than House of Cards ever was. Him sitting by the fire. A lot of men commit suicide.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Am I right?
He's the Deadpool of his time.
Welcome to the Full Circle podcast. Yes, Deadpool with love. So that lady, obviously, the prostitute he falls in love with,
Vanessa.
they have a great old time of it there for a while until he's diagnosed with all kinds of cancer, and then she's used against him. But I'd say the fact he brought her back from the dead, pretty good. I think he's doing fine. And
He brought her back from the dead, yeah.
Did he?
But then, in
the
Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Not
Cable's
Deadpool.
time travel device to go back and save her from being murdered.
Right.
But does the guilt of that mean that she breaks up with him anyway?
No, I
in
don't
the new
think so.
one.
No, I doubt it.
I think that something like that happens.
Nah, probably not.
No? Okay. Well, they're definitely not together at the start of the new film. But
Whoa, this is like an episode of Lost. Thanks, Deadpool. Up to date as always.
As opposed to Britney Spears.
Britney Spears is back and kept her career going despite all the strife. She was a judge in American Idol for many years. the Free Britney campaign. That was only, 2 years ago?
The Free Britney
2019.
campaign, you could hardly make that part of her career.
Yep, there. But her being freed, part of her career.
Sure.
And people are now obsessed with everything she does on Instagram and TikTok.
Including
What's
knife
she doing?
dances.
Including knife dancing, which I'm like, put those knives back. Those are Japanese steels. Do you know how expensive they are?
You stick those in between your toes, capoeira style. We really got something here.
Yeah.
A nice little foot dance. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Tune in last week for
In Deadpool 6, like Britney Spears' knife dance. I don't know why he's I don't know why Deadpool's African American.
Well,
weird
yeah.
racist accent.
No, because I can't do Ryan Reynolds. No, I'm trying to smug. It's got to be smug.
It's gotta be smoked. It has to be very much like the joke has to be like, oh, whoops, I accidentally killed him.
I didn't know you were a dick. That's in Van Wilder, I think.
And then when he meets the bad guy, he's always like, oh, you're my hero. And then, oh no, I've been murdered gruesomely, but come back to life and kill you anyway. That's the kind of that's the vibe.
You know, Van Wilder's based on Bert Kreischer,
Yeah.
the comedian.
Yeah.
I did not. I found that out recently. It's like,
Is he the first comedian to have 2 films based after his life?
quite possibly.
Oh, hold on. Do we include? Oh no, because Steve Martin just had that 2-part documentary.
I don't, not including documentaries.
Okay.
Because that's that would probably be Woody Allen or something.
Yeah, true enough.
Well, Woody Allen made a load based on his life.
No, he made it boast a lot on what he wished his life would be, which is him fucking little girls.
Yes.
Every Woody Allen film is like, oh, I love her, but I shouldn't.
I know, but I mean, we're kind of implying that most films aren't that, but that is actually most films.
not like that.
Oh, okay.
No, Wish Fancy, sure.
Yeah.
But they're not all paedophile films.
No, but they're not often paedophile films. They are.
Jaws isn't a. Well, we're going to need a smaller child.
Barney, sorry, you look like you had.
I was going to say, I
say.
feel like Lenny Bruce has had several films made about him.
But documentaries are like based on what his life.
I think
There was one like biopic that I can. But
Chaplin has had one. I don't know. He might have had more than one. But yeah, it's interesting. Bert Kreischer might have had 2 films based on like his stories.
true. That is true.
Which is a remarkable achievement for someone so lame.
Whoa, we like him.
I don't.
Well, you
So it
don't
smells like Bert
anyone.
Kreischer in here.
You don't like anyone. You don't like Bert Kreischer.
I
Deadpool,
like Britney Spears.
Britney Spears' first 3 marriages. Her dad.
Yeah. I like you two most of the time.
All the women you murdered in that mansion.
I loved them.
That's why they have.
And they murdered each other because of circumstances I put them under. I don't, Your Honor, I don't see how I'm going to walk out of it. Like out the front door, like Daniel Day-Lewis in The Name of the Father. I like Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, you should go out like Carlito and Carlito's Way. You know, free at last, free at last.
Yeah, smells like Carlito's Way in here.
Have you only watched the first minute of Deadpool? Is that?
No, I remember there's more to it, I'm sure. No, I've seen it, but I don't remember most of it past that.
So,
There's Ed Skrein in it. He's a villain, Ed Skrein.
the former Hollyoaks guy.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, good for him, man. He's in it.
Yeah.
There's the mutant. There's Colossus in it, and the
Negasonic
Warheads.
Teenage Warhead.
Jesus Christ! Holy God!
What?
Oh my good God!
I thought that was great.
I just thought we lost the podcast.
What? What happened?
NEGA.
Yeah. Oh my good God! I thought it was Megasonic.
No.
Like Mega.
No.
Oh
It's
my
like Mega,
sweet
but with an
Jesus.
N.
NEGA. Don't worry.
I am worried.
Fine, we've got this.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Deadpool's like, is that with a hard R?
Well, you didn't say the rest of it. You said it's got that nigga.
Yeah, that nega Warheads, something like that. Yeah.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Oh yeah, nega isn't a good abbreviation for that. Warhead would be a better abbreviation for that.
I'm just trying to remember the full name.
Okay.
People these days are. So it's like the Jim Crow laws in here.
Anyway,
Well, the opposite.
who's seen the film Crossroads?
Oh, the Britney Spears film.
Yeah. Have you seen
yes.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, they come to a crossroads. Well, they decide. No, I haven't seen it, but it was controversial.
Amazing Squad movie.
Yeah. No, that was Hit Me Baby One More Time.
So you haven't seen the Britney film?
Well, I'm going more for her music career rather than her acting, but that is a gap in my knowledge, yes.
Yeah. So, have you seen the Deadpool films?
Oh, I've seen the Deadpool films. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you listened to the Deadpool music?
I've listened to Deadpool's famous music. Yes,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
There are actually some original songs written for the film.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the.
I mean, you wouldn't count them as Deadpool.
TJ Miller
the
rapping.
Lonely Island guys have a song in there, don't they? I think in the.
Yeah, someone does.
Yeah.
So, someone's rapping,
Someone's rapping.
trying to steal our thunder.
We
So-
are.
Right. So who would Roy Keane rather go for a drink with?
I'm going to abstain from this question.
Well,
But no, Britney Spears.
You brought it up earlier. Remember that's
Well, but I've wondered why you haven't thought of questions in the last 4 judging.
I have. I came
No,
up with
you
some
haven't. These are
earlier.
the same questions that everyone.
Yeah. Come on.
okay.
No, address this. This is for off mic. But I am. If I hear that Roy King question one more time when it's not, oh god. I think they'd have a good. I think they have a fun time.
Well, you know what the next question is? What's it going to be like being married to?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
No. But stop bringing them up. Then I don't have to ask them. That's.
okay.
We've already talked about their tragic love
Okay, so
history thing.
yeah, he'd rather go for a drink with Deadpool,
Yeah.
because they both have a keen eye for violence. I feel they both enjoy a bit of argy bargy.
There you go. Well, that's an answer.
I'll give my answer.
Really?
I don't think he'd like. I think Deadpool. I think he thinks Deadpool talks too much. I think you can't have a solemn whiskey with Deadpool. He'd be like, "Ooh, this." But anyway, this is like I feel like I'm in Tombstone. Something like that, you know.
I feel like I'm in the movie Crossroads.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Jack Daniel's piss. Something like that. Where Roy King just wants to have a solemn drink. Whereas Roy King with Britney Spears, do they have a lot in common? No. But they both had careers that have had rebirths. They both definitely shouted at Irish people. And probably been in failed marriages. They both hate Jack Grealish.
Britney Spears hates Jack Grealish.
Yeah, Britney Spears hates Jack Grealish, like Roy Keane.
Yeah, that's.
Considers him to be a traitor, like we do.
Yes, we don't like him.
And also, what are you having, love?
If she rocked up in the old "Hit Me Baby One More Time" outfit,
Yeah.
a real deal sealer.
Yeah.
Well, I feel.
Do you want another, Britney? Hit me, baby, one more time. And then, like, shot slides across the bar.
Yeah.
Well, that slid like the Running Man. All right, Deadpool. never touch a black man's radio. All right, Deadpool. Lee?
It's Chris Tucker playing Deadpool in your mind.
Oh,
Well,
no.
do you remember-
In his mind, it's playing the what was it?
The nigger.
I'm gonna have to.
No. No.
How do you say it again?
I remember when I used to work at the cinema when they were playing Deadpool, and Chris Tucker came in to see it, but only his scenes.
Yeah, we covered that.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, for Deadpool. But
Okay, so Deadpool is named after the Deadpool that they have in the local bar for who's going to die next. And
Yeah.
Britney Spears is Cockney rhyming slang for beers. What's your favourite nickname that you've ever been given? You wanted original questions. There's a fucking original question.
yeah,
It's nothing to do with your hero, but
when I was a kid, I wanted to be called Patch.
Patch.
Oh yeah, Patrick, Patch.
Yeah.
Like that. But then I came up with that, like, oh, people call me Patch. My dad was like, that's dumb. And I was like, okay, Patrick it is then.
We were
Patrick Jr.
calling you Patches for a bit and you didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
It's Patrick or nothing. When people call me Pat, I'm like, fine. It's not something I'm gonna hold a grudge against about.
I called you Paddy quite a bit. Is that okay?
Fine. As long as
What
they're
about
on
we
as long
call
as they're
you
on
Paddy?
This one time,
What if we call you Paddy?
That's vaguely racist.
Yeah.
Bit like your what's it called?
The nigger. No. Keep talking so I don't say what I was doing.
Nickname. Everybody calls me Peaks at home. Like that's kind of the big because it's short for
Yeah.
Great.
sometimes, and it's rare. But I've been trying to get it off the ground because, you know, my name is Hugh Peacock. I've been trying to get Huge Big Cock off the ground, but people just won't go for it. And it's because there's quite a few rumours to the contrary floating around.
It's quite hard to get Huge Big Cocks off the ground anyway. Unless you walk past the freezer section and stuff.
unless you give yourself a foot job with two foot ice creams.
But we're out, Mr. President. You fucking
You know, you're on Tesco Whoosh. It's just all.
Right. I just make something that looks like a foot and give me a lot of vanilla ice cream. I'll make my own.
Shoe and a tub of vanilla ice cream. I've got some fucking.
My survival depends on it. Are you the guy from The Bachelor? Yes, it's going great. I've got like my arm in a sling. I'm holding a gun. It's going great.
So who's going to have the?
You ever had any nicknames?
Have I had any nicknames? Moulay.
Moulay.
It was called. Yeah.
Was it like people never finished the film Mulan?
Moulay. Eh?
Yeah. The end was scratched off.
No. No. Leave it.
Careful.
It was like French mullet because I had like a mullety thing when I was growing up.
Oh, when you're growing up in Ireland, they call you French for mullet. Yeah.
No, this was in England at my posh private school. Yeah, where you could. So most people's nicknames are just like Peaks, Patches. Mine had to be a French.
Moulay.
Yeah. Moulay, yeah.
I thought it was like moolah, you know, like great.
Oh, like money.
Yeah.
No, I was quite poor there compared to a
well,
lot of my peers. One of them had a gold car.
In posh private school.
What about a gold
the
car?
goalposts really change.
Yeah.
Like I'm assuming painted gold, not like solid carat gold. It keeps melting in the sun.
It took them 4 hours to drive down the road.
It's very, very heavy.
Yeah. You're dying of gold poisoning.
Yeah, no, it's one lad had like a gold-plated Lexus that he got chauffeur driven to school in.
Jesus.
And you think, oh wow, chauffeur driver, and then Lexus. You know.
You truly are a man of the people, Adam.
Yeah, drove myself there. So who do you think's going to have the longest-lasting legacy out of Britney Spears and Deadpool? Obviously, you got 3 films coming up, once versus 1 film. But you got about 12 albums, 14. 1 Grammy Award, 14 Billboard charts.
It was well worth you looking it up just before recording.
Yeah.
I looked it up earlier today. I was just reminding myself.
I didn't even know that.
Let the cat out of the bag with this one.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I just knew the impact she's had on my life.
What impact has she had on your life?
I met her once.
Did you?
Yeah, she kicked me square in the chest.
It was the beginning of something for you.
Yeah. It was the beginning of me being scared of getting kicked in the chest.
As soon as her glorious foot made contact with you.
Yeah. It hit me in the power source for my Iron Man suit and then went offline.
Did you actually meet Britney Spears?
No,
okay.
No, he didn't.
I'll literally take all information at face value.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so upset when I turn on The Bachelor this year.
When I used to work for Nickelodeon, I met Jamie Lynn Spears. I'm like, listen, you need to shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't want you talking to any documentarians. I can tell you that.
Yeah. A what, Mr. Brother? A documentary. They do documentaries. I know you're only 8. You need to shut up.
This is really more in the future.
Yeah.
What did Jamie Lynn Spears being Britney's younger sister, she was in some Nickelodeon
shows, and she was apparently we didn't say this around a lot of allegedly
in Nickelodeon
was made pregnant by
a lot.
and Jamie Lynn Spears was made pregnant by one of the heads of the shows.
What? At the age of 8?
Well, it was like 12, 13.
Okay.
Well,
okay. What the hell just happened there? Oh, okay.
That seems less bad though.
I
than
mean,
8.
I guess it's better than 8, but
Yeah.
It's not good,
Yes.
but like.
not good, but it's definitely not. Okay. Moving
That's fair
swiftly on.
enough.
Moving on.
Well, I'm more
what do
impressed they managed to
oh,
get an 8.
you know-
Not impressed.
you-
Impressed is the wrong word.
You know what these 12-year-old hussies are like. Always coming on to powerful men.
I remember when they made documentaries about real things. About important things.
But you can't get an 8-year-old pregnant normally, so that's
Is that why you call it impressive?
not.
Morally, you can't.
It's like the Hadron Collider. Well, it's a rare thing, but we find it. We did it, folks. Pop up the champagne.
Oppenheimer. It's just telling whiteboard full of equations.
Yeah. Toppenheimer over here. Yeah.
Not
We kept wondering if we could get an 8-year-old pregnant. We've never stopped wondering if we should.
I have become pregnant.
Destroyer of 8-year-olds. Yeah. All right, Kelsey, we're going to need an 8-year-old. We're going to get pregnant. Keenan. I think that's tomorrow. Here goes. I put the baby in the 8-year-old. What are you saying, Kel?
Did you keep the baby?
Yeah, they went to school together. No, I don't think they did, Adam.
Probably would have been a bigger story.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been waiting for a documentary 20 years later. Like, oh, that's why she was pregnant in the later series of My Scary Teenage Life.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Okay.
Goosebumps, that weird pregnant character.
Well, this is taking a turn. But what impacts Deadpool had on your life?
Massive.
Did he ever get you pregnant?
He never got me pregnant. I don't know that he's been responsible for any pregnancies. Oh, he was. No, he wasn't. Was he? I don't know. Maybe. There's some talks of in Deadpool 2, was she getting pregnant or something?
They were trying to get her pregnant, then she died.
Well, then no. Then no. Oh, which is actually similar to the Nickelodeon story.
Alleged Nickelodeon story.
I think it's like they just.
I
no one's even denying
just
it.
in case. Yeah, I did it. No one's
I
denying it.
am.
Feel like Barney's going to be putting a lot of his law degree to full effect whilst editing this episode.
SpongeBob, fuck me. SpongeBob held down and fuck me.
I think it's all going to start with Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Squidward watched. Squidward said nothing. Help me, Squidward. I don't think so.
You don't want to know what's happening under those square pants.
It's a gun.
Yeah, well, okay. Final summing up arguments then. Why do you think Deadpool should win?
It's just good crack, isn't he? He seems like a bit of, it's a decent kind of a comic book film, It's fine. It's good. It's better than the ones that you've picked.
Okay, well, I'm remembering that. Pat, why do you think Britney Spears should win?
I've said before, classic pop star, bangers all the way through, 4 years of non-stop hits from over a course of 4 albums from 1999 to 2003. Overcame adversity, came from nothing to become a world famous megastar. Overcame adversity in her life to be sort of reborn again as a new Britney Spears. I can't wait to see what she does next. I think it's an inspiration to all of us, especially an inspiration to all the women out there.
Okay, yeah. Well, have we seen what she's done, like post-conservatorship? Yeah.
Knife dancing.
Knife dancing.
Yeah, just
She,
with Instagram posts.
I believe she also was like trying to marry again.
Yes, I believe she was. Yeah.
I think she maybe could benefit from a conservative.
Is she demonstrating why she was maybe?
No. Nobody needs that.
Okay, so we've had the final thing. It's a tough one because I really don't think Hugh's heart was in it with Deadpool. But Britney Spears, has she had a big impact?
Yes, people.
Was she
It's just influential. People copy Britney Spears all the time.
Deadpool's the best, and my heart's fully in it. It's the best. It's one of my favorite movies. Should have won an Oscar.
Which one?
Smells like
should have
Oscar
won an
buzzing,
Oscar?
Best picture probably would have been the Oscar.
No,
Best cinematography. I think it had that.
Best smell.
I meant which film? Which one?
Deadpool 1.
Deadpool. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think Crossroads should have won an Oscar?
No, but should have got nommed for best music. Best documentary short.
Okay, well, it's a tough one, but I am going to just about give this one to Britney Spears.
Yeah, Britney Spears. Get
well
the beers in. Oh.
We'll play 3 questions. Right, guess who I'm thinking of? You've got 3 questions.
Is it from the list?
It's from a list of people I like.
Oh, God.
Is it a made-up person?
No.
Is it a player from Chelsea?
Yeah.
Is it Eidur Johnson?
Oh, so close.
Yeah, Drogba.
No.
John Terry.
It's John Terry. Thanks very much. Cheers for watching, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. Go on YouTube. Subscribe there.
Patreon out soon.
Put a comment. See who you want as a hero. Tell us. And don't just say stuff like Gillian McKee.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Put the bell on.
Subscribe
for
would
good
really help
notifications.
us. Yeah.
And go on Spotify and subscribe there. Thanks very much for listening to Hero Complex. I've been Adam Green.
I've been Patrick Brosnan.
Hugh Peacock.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye bye.
Women are dying in my house.